him access to show me Jesus. If I would have said, nah, man, there's so many other things to see, like the first fruits we need to give so that we can be blessed. How can I be financially prosperous unless I can see that, God? And then God would be like, okay, he's not ready yet. Next. Next. You know, he says, okay, there's another guy who will say, let us. Right. Yeah. I'll bring it forth to that guy, and then he'll come explain it to Greg. Right. After Greg labors and toils a little more and realizes that the first fruit ain't about giving some offering to God, but it's about me raising Jesus from the dead. Right. Do you see what can happen? If you think the law is carnal, you begin focusing on what you need to do. Right. Yeah. But if you think the law is spiritual, you begin focusing on the work of God. Just like with the first fruit. If you think the first fruit is talking about how you got to give your best offering to God in order to be blessed, you're going to be focusing on what you need to do. Right. But if you think the first fruit is talking about what God did to raise a human being up out of sin and death and seat him at his right hand, your mind's going to all the time be thinking of the resurrection. Now, what brings forth life? The offering you're going to give to some guy in church or the resurrection? The resurrection. So what do we think we want our hearts and our minds to be filled with? What we going to give in church or the resurrection? Do you see how the law is designed to fill you with the resurrection, not some carnal ordinance you can perform? Yes. Yeah. Do you see? This is why I preached what I preached last week.
Yeah, that was awesome.